So imagine a birthday party where the whole country is invited. Well, that's exactly what we're doing today. We are going to the Sultan of Brunei's birthday party, and each year he has an absolutely massive celebration. In the past he's had acts like Michael Jackson perform, and festivities can last for up to a month. However, it seems to be very secretive, like no one quite knows what's going on. We've spoken to multiple locals who don't really know what's happening, so today we're in the hopes to attend this birthday party and maybe even meet the Sultan himself. So join us to see if we can actually make it happen.
So it's currently 6:30 a.m. and we are just walking to the bridge to cross over into the main part of the city, and it's already so busy. We heard people getting up at like 5 o'clock this morning to get here there. So I think it's going to be very busy, but we are following a trail of people, so hopefully we are going in the right direction. So we really don't know what to expect from today. We've got very, very vague information, but from 2 or 3 different people, and that kind of seems to match up in most details. So we're heading to the main kind of like park area near the mosque, where we think there's going to be something happening. We know that there's a parade, we know that, but we don't really know times, we don't know where it goes, we know that it ends at this kind of like park garden area, and that's about all we know. So really have no idea what's happening today.
Apparently in past years there's been a tug of war.
Yeah, we saw photos in the Royal Regalia Museum of him taking part in the tug of war, so
that'd be cool.
I don't know if that's happening. We don't know what's happening.
No idea.
I can hear music though, but it's only 6:30 in the morning. Maybe they're warming up? Surely we haven't missed it already.
I think we've made it to the main area. There's lots of people around, a lot in military dress, so it's got to be a good sign. So I think we found most people. So there seems to be a lot of different regiments and military divisions, and there's absolutely loads of people, not just the armed people, there's also people here to watch. So this looks like it's going to turn into a really good birthday party. I still can't believe this is a birthday party. It's crazy. So there also seems like food markets set up with like drinks and little food, so not going to get hungry today. So all the roads surrounding the main park here seem to be closed to most of the traffic, so it's just pedestrian. So I'm assuming this is where they're going to do their march of the around the outside and then head in. Got no idea what's happening. I don't think we're allowed in, but hopefully we can see them go in and do all their music and performance. So fingers crossed, we should get a good show still. So there seems to be something going on everywhere you look. There's cannons over here, there's another unit of the military, there's people with big film cameras. Definitely no expense has been spared, but it's also really confusing to know what's going on and where it's going to happen. But hopefully we're in a good location. We're next to the big blue gate, and apparently that's where the Sultan drives through and goes in. So hopefully we might be able to see him through his car window, which would be really cool. But honestly, no idea what's happening still. So I get the impression all the important people are beginning to arrive, because there's lots of very posh cars with blacked out windows, have some with the Japanese and Chinese flag on, so I'm assuming they're the representatives of those countries. But yeah, these people are definitely more important than us, so I think they'll be the ones in the stands watching, whereas we'll be on the outside. But this is really cool. There's literally people preparing over here. Let's have a look. So the music has just started, and I think the military parade is just about to begin. You see them all flooding onto the field. This is really cool. They all have a really good march. Everyone is completely in time. That arm swing is insane. So it's definitely, you can tell it's an important occasion. How much practice must have gone into this, but it's so cool. You'll see the different regiments and brigades. There must be hundreds of them. So So I'm now waiting by the big gate, and hopefully in a minute the Sultan of Brunei will arrive, and hopefully you can get a glimpse of him. So currently we're still waiting for him to arrive. There's been some other important people go past, like I'm assuming military generals or like people high up in the country, but he hasn't arrived yet. Still waiting. It's about 11 past 8 now, so. So I think the Sultan of Brunei waved at us, which is really cool, but it was quite hard to see him because we're in a blacked out car, but I'm pretty sure it's him, and I saw him waving, so I'll take that. So I think the cannons that we saw earlier are now going off. It scared everyone. No one was expecting it. But yeah, it was really cool. So I think now the actual like display and stuff is going to happen. So hopefully you can get a good view for it, but quite far away. See like the people marching along, it's very impressive. So it's just gone 9 o'clock and most of it seems to be over now, for the parade at least.
Yes, there's definitely more to come today. There's celebrations literally all day, but that was amazing. Mm-hmm. It was so good. The soldiers and all the like military people were amazing. Like their marching was perfect. I can't believe they played Happy Birthday. That was really cool.
Yeah.
Definitely very like
crowded,
yeah, which is understandable because like it's such a big event, and I think it's amazing that the whole country kind of comes together like this, and they've kind of fostered that atmosphere, which is amazing.
And it's his 79th birthday, so it's not like a big one, so it must be like this literally every year. Mm-hmm. So it's crazy.
What an amazing event.
Yeah, but this is only the start. There's definitely more to come from today, so make sure you watch till the end to see what actually happens. So all the like military personnel have just broken away. You can tell how relieved they are. Everyone's like, oh thank God. I don't blame it, it's boiling hot. We saw someone in a stretcher being carried away, clearly due to like heat exhaustion, but they did a really good job. It's quite impressive. So along the side of the road there's little like food and drink stands, so we got ourselves a peach iced tea. They only cost $1 each, so
it's huge.
Yeah,
and it's so cold, so refreshing. It's got a little bit of a hint of mint in it.
Yeah,
weren't
expecting that.
But
yeah,
kind of works.
Mm-hmm. But I think now it's gonna relax a little bit, and then I think a lot of the main festivities happen in the evening. So looking forward to doing to that.
Very excited.
So we've decided to come back out and explore a bit more to see if there was anything else going on.
I had FOMO, basically.
Yeah, and literally everything's completely quiet. There's hardly anyone out. Like, this is the street.
It's like how it was when we first arrived the other day. Like, no one's here.
Yeah.
And I get it because it is extremely hot at the moment. It's just gone midday. So I think it seems, and from like the limited information we could gather, that the morning is like the formal side, then there's kind of like a break throughout the day, and clearly everyone goes home.
Yeah.
And then the afternoon, evening is when things pick back up, maybe around 3 or 4, we're not 100% sure on that.
But we'll stick around and see if anything else does happen. So it's 3:30 now and we've just come to like the field in front of the mosque, not the same one that the parade was at, but a separate one with the big photo frame, and they seem to be setting up like loads of chairs. I think this is where there was like loads of bubbles and kites the other night, so hopefully it should be like a really fun family atmosphere again here. And then hopefully in the main centre they should have something else which we're really looking forward to. So it's currently about 5:30 and we've headed back out to hopefully try and find some food.
The information we've been given is that a lot of the roads around the centre of the city will be closed for a food market. Don't really know if that's true or not, because like I said before, we've been given different information from different people. We were also told that it would start at 3 or maybe 4. So we're hoping now everything's going to be open.
Yeah.
But we can hear music that way, so I think we're going to walk that way and see what's going on.
Yeah, we don't really know where we're heading, we're just following people and music, so
yeah.
Let's hope we find something to eat, because I am hungry.
So we did a bit of exploring, went down to the waterfront first, and there was a small market, however it wasn't fully open tonight, so I'm thinking maybe over the next couple of nights it's going to open up properly. However, so we carried on walking and we found this one instead. Right next to the Royal Regalia Museum, there's this huge market. This is where everyone is. This must have been where we heard the music coming from. I'm so excited to explore.
Okay, so this place looks absolutely massive. There's food, there's drinks, there's clothes, there's souvenirs. So it's a lot more than we thought it would be, but really excited to explore.
Is it even a birthday if you don't have balloons?
So it turns out there's actually quite a lot of this market. There's this massive pile of like toys and stuff that you can just take for like $13 each, which is quite a good price. But there's just such random stuff here. It's not just a food market, it's literally a market of anything. There's like cooking utensils right there. So apparently you can literally buy anything.
I knew I heard music. It's a huge stage, loads of seats inside as well. There's no one currently on stage. Maybe someone's just finished, so hopefully through the night there's going to be more performances.
So there is so many different food options. There's burgers, there's chicken skewers, there's noodles, rice, literally anything. I've seen tacos, so literally anything you can think of. However, there's not a lot of veggie options, which is a bit of a struggle with Megan, but hopefully we'll find something and can share with you what we get. But it all looks really delicious, really good prices, so yeah, definitely starting to feel hungry now, like smelling all the delicious foods available, so ready to eat.
So we've found right in the corner at the end of the market a jacket potato stall, and yes, okay, maybe it's not the most traditional, but it's the best jacket potato in Brunei apparently, so that's what I'm going for. This is one of the only veggie options I've found here, but I love a jacket potato, so I am not mad. The queue is enormous, which kind of says how good these are going to be, so I'm actually really looking forward to this.
So while Megan's waiting in the queue for her drink, I've decided to go and get a drink. So I've got this massive peach lemon iced tea, and it's literally the size of my head. It is crazy. Like, look how big it is. Oh, it tastes really good as well. This only costs $1 Brunei dollar, which is like 50, 60p, which is crazy. Definitely one of the best value. You normally get a smaller one for $1, but this one is absolutely massive. Don't think I'm going thirsty tonight. So I've decided to get something a bit more traditional than Megan. I've gone for a roti john, which kind of looks like a roll, like a hot dog roll filled with different sauces, and they have like, some of them have like beef or egg in. I think my one might have egg in by the looks of it, how they're making it, but really intrigued by how this will taste. That's really nice, very soft, and do kind of get a bit of like an eggy taste, but then it's like chili sauce and mayo in it. But yeah, that's actually really nice. Highly recommend. It's only cost $3 Brunei as well, so quite good value for money.
Ten out of 10. I know it's not local, but it's very good.
A little problem with this drink. Delicious. Very good value for money, but my straw barely reaches. It goes down to there. And then there's all of that that's left at the bottom. That just doesn't reach.
So now it's got dark, all the lights on like the trees have come on and it looks incredible.
I think the lights are even better further into the centre of the city as well, so...
Might have to check those out a bit later then.
Yeah, I think that's going to be really special.
So for pudding, we've gone for like mini Dutch pancakes, and they were like so quick at making them. We've got white chocolate and strawberry sauce, and then sprinkles and marshmallows as well. So should be really nice. Quite sweet, but let's see. This is our version of birthday cake. That is really nice. Pancakes nice and like really soft and fluffy. The strawberry is probably like the overwhelming taste, but that's really nice. Definitely going to enjoy these.
We've just come down one of the main roads here in Brunei, right next to where the parade was this morning, and it's all lit up. There's so many fairy lights just draped over the street. Absolutely stunning. I don't think I've ever seen so many fairy lights all in one place at the same time, and it's just so beautiful and so magical and so festive, and everyone's happy, everyone's in the festive spirit, and it's just such an amazing, vibrant atmosphere. I love it.
So we've just come back down to the waterfront where the other food market is. This one's a lot smaller, but it's got amazing views of the floating village of Pine. You can see how far it goes, literally all of that. And then in the very far distance down there, you can see the Sultan's Palace with all its lights lit up, and it looks really impressive. You can see how huge it is, but it's such a great place to come at night. You can see all the lights, it's just magical. It's like this every night with the lights and stuff, but with the food market and the lights down the road, that's all just for the birthday. However, normally it lasts only 2 weeks. However, this year we've been told it lasts for up to a month, which is just crazy. I'd love to have a month-long celebration for my birthday, but... So we've just finished today, and it has been absolutely amazing getting to celebrate the Sultan of Brunei's birthday. To begin with, we had no idea what to expect. Like, there wasn't much information, but...
And we didn't really know what was happening.
Yeah.
And I think it's safe to say it's far exceeded our expectations.
Definitely.
We feel so grateful to have been welcomed with open arms into Brunei on such a special day. I mean, not many people can say that they've been to the Sultan of Brunei's birthday party.
Yeah.
And I think it's just such a crazy experience. The people have been so lovely, so welcoming, and to have been accepted on like such a special day for them has been amazing.
Literally everyone we've spoken to has always said hi and like welcomed us and like had a conversation, which has been lovely. It's probably been one of the most welcoming and friendly places we've been to so far.
Yeah, and it's just such a festive atmosphere. Everyone's out, everyone's having a great time celebrating the Sultan of Brunei. And it's just been phenomenal.
So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe so you don't miss the rest of our Borneo adventures.